Hi everybody, welcome to Off the Cuff. Today we're going to dive headfirst into some low carb comfort food deliciousness. Oh yeah, I promise this is something pretty special. But this episode does come with a caveat. To really enjoy this episode, you must love
avocados from Mexico.
Exactly. Avocado. Now, I originally come from New York. I didn't really get introduced to avocado until I moved out here. And then they were throwing them on salads and stuff, and they were okay. But about 6 months ago, I saw a recipe for deep fried avocado fries. And my interest was piqued. It was. But it also looked kind of high in carbs and high in calories because they use panko breadcrumbs. So I thought, why not take an avocado and make low carb, air fried air fries? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how to make low carb, air fried avocado fries. Instead of flour, I'm using Carb Quick, that's carbulose, and I'm using Pork Panko out of pork rinds. I'm going to show you how to make that too. So,
Avocados from Mexico.
let's go. Today I'm very pleased to invite somebody who I admire a lot. He's a very funny man. He's a legend at the Comedy Store, and he's here today. So I present my friend, Lue Deck, otherwise known as the comic in the red shoes, with a culinary editorial. Lue Deck.
Hi, bud.
Hey, Lou, how you doing?
Nice to be here.
Great. Take it away.
I'm here to talk about the importance of food in all of our lives. That's why I'm here today to talk about something very important. I keep hearing these TV and radio ads for carbs for kids. Carbs for kids? Oh, come on. Kids get enough carbs, the sugary drinks, the cereals, the popcorn, the potato chips, the pretzels,
Lou.
the gummy bears, and Lord knows what else. So every time I hear that darn song and blah, 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 carbs for kids, I really get angry about it. What about fresh produce for kids?
Lou.
What about lean protein for kids?
Lou.
We've got to stop this. Enough of this carbs for kids movement. I want all of you to get on your phones and email your congressman and tell them to stop this carbs for kids.
Lou. It's not carbs for kids. It's cars for kids. Cars. Cars with a K.
Cars for kids.
Cars.
That's different. Never mind. Wait a minute. Cars for kids. Kids are too small. Kids can't drive cars. They can't see over the steering wheel.
Here are the ingredients.
Kids can't drive cars. They can't even touch the buttons and get out of the dang.
Now for the ingredients for our low-carb air-fried avocado fries. First, you need
Avocados from Mexico.
Yes, you need a large avocado. 2 eggs. 1 cup of almond milk. This is unsweetened. 1 bag of pork rinds or pork skins. I'm using these unflavored. You can flavor them yourself or you can buy them flavored. I'm going to grind them up into a pork panko and I'm going to flavor it myself. 1 cup of carbulose. This is also known as Carb Quick, the low carb flour substitute. 1 teaspoon of paprika, salt, and pepper. These are the ingredients you need to make your
Avocados from Mexico.
Just stop. Yes, your low-carb, air-fried avocado fries. Okay, now it's time to make the pork panko. We're going to do that first. Basically, pork rinds. Right out of the supermarket, into your bowl, into the oven, into the food processor. What we're going to do is bake these at 350 degrees for 10 minutes. It dries them out, makes them better to make breadcrumbs, or pork crumbs, or panko crumbs. Let's go. First, we bake them. Now, I decided, since I'm only doing 1 avocado today, I only need 4 ounces. In the instructions, I said 8. Don't worry about it. So you just put it on a cookie tray, like this, or a cookie sheet, into the oven, which has been preheated to 350 degrees, 10 minutes. And that's all you need. I know what you're thinking. Why not an air fryer? Well, they're very light, and if I don't have a cage to hold them in, they blow all over the air fryer. It's a mess. This is better. We get to the air fryer later. Okay, they're out of the oven, into the food processor. Don't worry, they're going to reduce way down. Put them in, and we pulse. There we go. We're going to do it a little bit more and add the salt, paprika, and the pepper now. please enjoy this musical interlude as we do it. There we go. There's our pork panko. Now we're going to peel and pit an avocado. Actually extremely easy to do. Just take a sharp kitchen implement, or a knife, implement I guess, slice it right down the middle, and you'll feel the pit. There's a large pit inside. Just turn it. I'm still feeling that pit. Now you have it like this. You twist. Pull apart. That's how you cut it in half. Now to get this out, do that, turn, remove. This is also not to be feared, very easy. You take, I'm using a soup spoon, and you put it just under the skin. See that? And run it gently around the circumference of the rind, and don't dig into the flesh of the avocado. Now it really should just come right off. There we go. That's one side. Oh, one thing. As far as the ripeness of the avocado, I got these yesterday. They were kind of hard. That's good. Leave them out overnight. They get a little bit soft, like not soft, but tender, where you can feel a little give. That's perfect for fries. If it gets too gushy, no, then you'll have mashed avocado. So a little soft, good. A lot of soft, bad. That can be said for a lot of things. There we go. There is our avocado ready to be filleted into fries. Mixing the batter is incredibly easy. First you take your almond milk, and then you put in your eggs. And you beat it, beat it. This is really assembly line 101. We're going to take the avocado into the batter, into the carb quick, into the batter, or into the panko, the pork panko, and onto the air fryer sheet. There you go. Now we're going to just do that for the rest of this. Okay, one more and we're done. Into the batter, into the Carbolose Carb Quick flour, back into the batter, into the pork panko crumbs. Make sure it gets all over. And then, that's a nice serving of fries. Okay, the fries are in the basket. As you can see, I'm going to spray it with some spray, cooking spray, so they brown. Into the air fryer. 4 minutes at 400. Then we flip them, and then 3 minutes at 400. Okay, the 4 minutes is done. They've been flipped. Now 3 more minutes. Here come the fries. And fries are served. As promised, a delectable treat, a low-carb thrill, a delicious, darn good thing. Air-fried, low-carb avocado fries. Avocados are so good for you. They're filled with healthy fats. They got fiber. It's one of the healthiest fruits you can have. Yes, it has a pit. It is a fruit. I now know why it's so popular out here, and it's so versatile. And these are delicious. Well, you know what? Let me eat one and then explain my immediate reaction. Here we go. That's a real reaction. It crunches on the outside. You taste all the panko. You taste the spices, and it's creamy. It's like biting into a big, thick steak fry that's creamy in the middle. Oh, man. If I was blindfolded, I'd be hard-pressed to tell you it was an avocado. Melts in your mouth. Delicious. Oh, and they are filling. There's a lot of fiber. So this is one avocado, not a lot of calories, but it will fill you up. A lot less carbs than a potato. Now, fortunately, I can tolerate potatoes, but I'm going to have these a lot more often. That's it for this time around. We're here again in 2 weeks after this show debuts with another recipe. Until then, be well, eat good.